All right, Shalom. I want to start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Coming at you with another quick lesson to the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, this lesson may be edifying through the spirit. It's a quick walk and talk. I was watching this video. I'll show it. It says the invisible threat. And I watched a few minutes of it. And it's talking about how the radiation waves is killing us, through the microwave, through the cell phones, through AirPods, Bluetooth speakers, all these different things that, are useful in today's society. Now you don't have to use a microwave. You can use the oven, the stove or whatnot. But nevertheless, different things that are useful in a society that are actually killing us, which is helping us, get by day to day in certain things or different aspects in our life, but it also is killing us slowly. Okay. But I really want to touch on this comment right here. The first one, it says, when all the trees have been cut down, when all the animals have been hunted, when all the waters have been polluted, when all the air is unsafe to breathe, only then will you discover that you cannot eat money. And what I'm getting from this is, when you look at the mindset of the people that are roaming the earth today, the majority, okay, their answer is money. Now, we know money is a defense. Don't get me wrong, okay, but everyone is looking at money to be the safe haven. Now, I'll quote the scripture, the book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 4. It says, riches profit not in the day of wrath. Okay, so you people that think money is going to save you, it's not. Okay, you think you won't be able to buy the Lord's mercy and his grace with money? You're not. Okay, and a lot of people don't even know what real money is, because this fiat currency, this dollar, okay, this Federal Reserve note that we're running around with, it's not even money. It's not real money. And it's not backed up by anything anymore. This is trash. This is why you see, the collapse of the USD, the effect of that happening right now. But going back to this, okay, when all the trees have been cut, who's cutting down the trees? Right? Who's the hewer of wood? Esau, Edom. He is responsible for this. Right? This is why the scriptures talk about the fir trees are going to rejoice, when this man is taken out. Because he is the one that's doing this. When all the animals have been hunted, who is over hunting? Right? Who is over hunting? Who is overfishing? No other than Esau, Edom. Right? So when all the waters have been polluted, now, mind you, they said this 11 months ago. Not only has the water not only is the water not being polluted by trash, okay, oil spills in the water and all these different things of that sort. Look at all the derailments that's been happening for the last few weeks. Coincidence, right? But yeah, this is how the water is being polluted. Okay, with all these different chemicals, which is killing the creatures. Okay, killing all the creatures in these different rivers and oceans. Which is killing all the different other animals that uses the source or uses that river or creek or whatever to drink from. It's killing them too. And it's a domino effect happening across the earth. Under the inhabitants thereof. And under the inhabitant that it's talking about is no other than Esau, Edom. He is the main culprit. Okay, his ass is on trial. Okay? And we holding him guilty. He is guilty. Guilty. And he's going to have to pay. So it says, when all the air is unsafe to breathe, the air is definitely unsafe to breathe. Now, through the mercy and power of Yahweh Shem Shai, that we're even still alive. Okay? With all the madness that we got to consume. Breathing, drinking, eating. I forget the scriptures talked about like we will be poisoned or something to that effect. But we will still live. If someone can throw that on my comment board, I definitely appreciate that. But let's continue. It says, only then you will discover that you cannot eat money. And like I said before, money It's not going to be able to save you. But the mindset that people have right now is, everything can be changed by money. And this is simply not true. Ultimately, end of the day, the earth needs new management, okay? And wickedness needs to get put out of the earth, okay? Which it will be very soon. Now, I want to hit a few scriptures, okay? Slakia, just bear with me. It's that allergy season. Bear with me. Salakia. So let's pull up these scriptures real fast. Now going into what real riches are. Genesis chapter 13, verse 2. And Abraham was very rich in cattle, in silver, and in gold. This is what we consider real money, real riches. Okay? Cattle, in silver, and in gold. Let's go to King Solomon. 2 Chronicles chapter 9, verse 13. Now the weight of gold that came to Solomon in 1 year was 606 talents of gold, beside that which chapmen and merchants brought, and all the kings of Arabia and governors of the country brought gold and silver to Solomon. And King Solomon made 200 targets of beaten gold. 600 shekels of beaten gold went to one target, and 300 shields made he of beaten gold. 300 shekels of gold went into one shield. And the king put them in the house of the forest of Lebanon. Moreover, the king made a great throne of ivory and overlaid it with pure gold. And there were 6 steps to the throne, with a footstool of gold, which were fastened to the throne and stays on each side of the sitting place, and 2 lions standing by the stays. And 12 lions stood there on one side, and on the other upon the 6 steps. There was not like made in any kingdom. And all the drinking vessels of King Solomon were of gold, and the vessels of the house of forest of Lebanon were of pure gold. And that's what we're really supposed to be drinking out of, gold and silver, not plastic cups. Okay, not eating out eating with plastic forks and knives and spoons and crappy utensils that we use today. No, we're supposed to be having golden spoons and silver knives. Getting some of those elements in our body as we drink, not poison as we eat and drink off the things that we're using now. Different cooking ware. Now if you happen to have good cooking ware, cool. But a lot of J can't afford it. I got a few things that I cooking ware that I use that is copper, but these things ain't cheap. If you got it, do so. But if not, there's only so much you can do. Because eating off this aluminum, boy, just look up eating off aluminum pans and what these things do to you. It's horrible. Horrible. But continuing on, it says, none were of silver. It was not anything accounted in the days of Solomon. For the king's ships went to Tarshish with the servants of Hiram. Every 3 years once came the ships to Tarshish, bringing gold and silver, ivory, apes, and peacocks. Look at those exquisite animals that King Solomon had. And look, Jake got that spirit on him today. A lot of them rich Jakes to have little zoos. Jake be having, even you see different rappers, they be having monkeys, tigers. That'd be on Jake's spirit to get animals, because that's us, man. That's within our spirit. It says, and all the kings of the earth sought the presence of Solomon to hear his wisdom that the Most High had put in his heart, and they brought every man his present vessels of silver and vessels of gold and raiment and harness and spices, horses and mules, and rate year by year. So we was getting, these are things that that was beneficial and things that we would like. Spices, different natural incense, frankincense, myrrh. Okay, things that have a value, things that are beneficial unto you for various different purposes. Not only smells, but certain things that was being brought over and things what we were using was also medicine, natural medicine, herbs, herbs of the earth. You see, these things of value. So that's the point. You kind of get the drift. I want to get this because I mentioned it. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 12. For wisdom is a defense and money is a defense. So money is just a defense right now. And we're using it as it still stands as a currency because it's a defense. But we in the know that this shit is trash and it's useless. And when it goes down, so be it. Okay, we could care less. But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it. And that's what it's about. Having the Holy Spirit, having this wisdom. Right? Because what does the scripture say? Wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy times, not money. If you see the system that this devil is trying to create, he's trying to put you on he's trying to get you to take the MOTB. In the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse, starting at 15 on down. That's where that money's heading to. So if you trust in money so much, if you trust in the shadow of Egypt so much, that's it's going to lead you to that. That's what it's going to lead to. You want to continue to follow the depth of his money system, the depth of his money trail. Yep, because that's where that trail is heading to. Okay. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 39, verse 26, the principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, which he's polluting, fire, iron, and soap, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, and oil and clothing. And all the principal things, right? He has polluted all of these things. Every single one. That's why we say we try to eat and drink or get the best of the worst, if possible. Because like I said, this devil has prices jacked out the roof for the things that is more healthier unto you. Ecclesiastes chapter 29, verse 21. The chief thing for life is water and bread and clothing and a house to cover shame. And he does not want you to have any of these things. Okay? Unless it's under his circumstances. Unless it's under his circumstances. You see, he's trying to have that full control. He don't even want you to be in a home where he can't hear or see you. That's why these different devices that we got, these smart TVs and video game systems and Bluetooth speakers and cell phones. This nigga is watching us. He's watching us. He's listening to us. And to even go further, even if somebody say, well, I don't got any of these things in my house. This nigga got he got different satellite systems and different technology where he can just look at you and see what you're doing. Remember, the certain SWAT teams and SWAT groups got it's like a heat vision gun where they can see where everybody is in the house. So man, this devil got so much tech. It's unbelievable. But the point of it is, what I'm getting to is all these different things that we're mentioning, like how she mentioned the trees and all these things are going to be taken out. This is what E is trying to do. This is E's plan. This is E's plan to have you under his foot. Right? To have you under his foot. Because he's in the control of all these different things that people need to live your daily bread, so to speak. Salakia to say it in that manner, because we get our daily bread from the Most High Yahweh Shem Shah. But that's what E is trying to do. Like, look, I control your daily bread. Everything is through me. And there's nothing you can do without me. F all that. We're going to trust in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So Lord willing, just was on my spirit. Just a quick hit to the spirit. Lord willing was edifying. Until next time, I want to say shalom.